Ukrainian soldiers training on British soil. Ever since Russia invaded its neighbour, the UK has stood with Kyiv, supporting the military effort and now trying to secure a just peace. Other leaders showing solidarity too, joining President Zelensky in Ukraine to mark the third anniversary of this war, in what's shaping up to be a big week for the future of Ukraine, Europe and this Prime Minister.
The UK is with you today and every day.
The UK stepping up military support to £4.5 billion this year and today announcing a slew of new sanctions against Russia. But the PM knows in truth Ukraine's fate rests not on him, but on what President Trump decides.
If we want peace to endure, Ukraine must have a seat at the table. And any settlement must be based on a sovereign Ukraine, backed up with strong security guarantees. The UK is ready and willing to support this with troops on the ground. And ultimately, a US backstop will be vital to deter Russia from launching another invasion in just a few years' time.
Frantic diplomacy has been going on for days now, after President Trump criticised Zelensky and appeared to parrot Putin's playbook as the post-war security pact between the US and Europe fractures. G7 leaders, including President Trump, meeting virtually today to mark the anniversary of this war. But unable to put out a statement of unity, sources told me that the US opposed calling Russia the aggressor, leaving it to the PM to go to Washington in hope of finding common ground.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
At home pressure too, the PM being pressed to set out his timeframe on increasing defence spend.
There is already, as the government will know, a fully funded plan to get to 2.5% of GDP on defence by 2030 from the previous government. And I would strongly urge this government to at least look at a minimum plan to match that commitment. It's not a goal in itself. It's an important step on that journey to increase the strength of our defence spending.
I've been on a number of trips to the White House with successive prime ministers, but I can't remember one that feels as substantive as this. Because what's at stake are the contours of a peace deal for Ukraine that could affect the future of Europe for years to come. And when you ask people in number 10 what they're expecting, they say they honestly don't know what's in Trump's mind. So there is huge unpredictability for the Prime Minister, and with that comes jeopardy as he tries to navigate what he calls a generational moment for the UK and Europe too.
Hello, very nice to see you.
Tonight, Keir Starmer met members of the Ukrainian community in a special reception at number 10. Warm words and handshakes here, but what awaits him in Washington is less clear in a pivotal week, not just for his premiership, but for all of us too. Beth Rigby, Sky News, Westminster.